vaccine shit, right?
Yes, I saw it.
And this motherfucker was like, yo, like people was like, he was going up to people like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Wale.
Like,
He didn't know who the hell Wale is.
I don't know who that is. And his excuse was, don't blame me because I'm young.
Right.
And that was so disrespectful to me because
Wale took it personally. You seen that?
I met him.
Wale wanted the African dance.
Look, I was backstage and I met I met dude one time backstage and he walked backstage and I was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like this. And he walked off, and he was with I like that dude, the blonde hair, the Drewski. He was with Drewski. Yeah, Drewski looked at me and was like this: "What's up, OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man." Yeah, this network hired to him and was like, "Man, you know, OG, you funny as hell, you know." And he was like this, and just walked off and shit. And I was like this: "That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, it's all good, right?" But when you go on the record and say when they trying to go this baby face and this is this person and that person
on the red carpet with baby face.
You like, but look, but they asked him and he was like this: I don't know these people. I'm young. Don't blame me because I'm young. That was terrible to do. And to hire him to be your representation at an award show that you got icons and you got younger people, I think it's like disrespectful. And that's, I'm not. What's up, baby?
Good. Where am I?
What's up, Blake? How you doing, baby? You good? Good to see you, my guy. You killing shit. How you doing, bro?
Good, brother.
Good to see you.
He be on the Old Spice shit right here.
Okay.
Yeah. We doing the Old Spice. Yeah.
You go right here?
What's up,
What's going on, man? You good? How you doing, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, so there we go. So there was another clip that happened during the BT Awards that he did send it into Wale as well too. So Deon Coach trying to make a point, if you're doing your job and everything, it's important to know these figures that, you pass it by, you try to interview. So start with you, Ronnie. Does Deon Coach have a point about Cenat?
Yes. But I get exactly where he's coming from on the comedian Deon Cole. But you gotta keep in mind too, this is a younger generation. Younger generation don't know things from the old generation. So that's why it is very important for them to do their research. But Cenat, you gotta understand something. When he go to like a BET award, any major award, he only focus on people that he actually interviewed, people that he actually talked to, and now that people that he also familiar with when it comes to aspect of social media. The comedian on Deon Cole don't really be on social media like that, like he used to be. So he probably is uninformed. But to me, if Juicy were not right next to him, to me, before he even walked up, Juicy should say, "Hey, that's the comedian Deon Cole. He's supposed to give him a 4-1." So as soon as you walk up to him, he already know like who is who and what is what. So, but I don't blame Cenat. I really don't blame Cenat at all because he's pretty much from the younger generation crowd. A lot of people don't know. There's some younger people don't even know who Nas is unless somebody tell them who they are.
All right.
But go ahead, Hakeem. I want to know your thoughts on this one.
I'm tired of these old niggas begging for some type of validation from niggas who's not even in our age group, who's not even in our era. Cenat is a young dude. He's 23. How the F he gonna know who Babyface is or who Deon Cole? The only reason Drewski knows them, Drewski is a little bit older and he does comedy. So he has to know his elders. But here's the thing. You're not gonna expect a 23-year-old kid to know anybody past 2007. How would you know something like that? 2010 on down, yes, he might know. He know who 50 Cent is. He know who Kevin Hart is. These people are in our faces. I don't know if you remember. This happened 10 years ago. Lupe Fiasco had to do a show where they were supposed to be honoring Tribe Called Quest.
Mm-hmm.
They went and asked Lupe Fiasco, "Hey, do you know any of Tribe Called Quest music?" He said, "No, I don't." Everybody was in the upworld. Where Lupe Fiasco from? He's from Chicago. They
Chi-town,
don't
yeah.
listen to they don't listen to hip hop over there.
Right.
Regardless if they're around the same age. People need to stop holding people to standards that don't make sense. I don't blame Cenat. Cenat is a young dude who's 23 from New York. Allow the man to be who he is, and I don't expect him to know anybody. He should know who he know in his age group.
Right, exactly. And the thing is, Drewski was right there. He said, he's from the Old Spice commercial. When Drewski
Right.
said when Drewski said he's from the Old Spice commercial, I think Cousin I kind of was like, oh yeah, I remember that and everything. So, but yeah, when Deon Cole started doing, he put too much pressure on a kid like that, like I said, Deon Cole, like I said, I know who Deon Cole is, me, open know who Deon Cole is, but like I said, if you're not like a star or a superstar, in your 40s and 50s and everything, a lot of these kids not gonna know who you are, A lot of these kids that love with people that are in that age, who's the hottest right now and everything. And that's always been like that, every generation, there are some 20-year-olds who know it's like, oh, my whole generation. Of course they do, they probably do and everything, but Kaiser now, he knows, like I said, he knows a lot of people, but some people might just don't know forgotten everything, And the thing is Wale and everything, with the Wale situation, the probably listen about Wale like that. That's probably what happened and everything. But yeah, man, like I said, don't put too much pressure on Kaiser now, man. Like I said, he's still young, he's still in the fame and everything, and he's just trying to, well, he kind of figured out everything, and he's trying to do his best, to do what he does and everything. And he's still building, he's still growing, and like I said, if they get him next year, he'll definitely do better. If he goes to BT next year, he'll definitely do a lot better next year than he did the previous year, because like I said, it was his first time doing BT awards.